bits and pieces of how you would play Starving by Hailee Steinfeld, American actress and obviously singer. It was actually a collaboration with Gray featuring Zedd. Came out, well, at least a year ago on her EP. This lesson is mostly, if not entirely, based on acoustic performances when it's just her singing and her guitar player accompanying her there. Now, the good news, but pretty much the only good news, is there are mainly, except for one little tiny little thingy which I will tell you about in this lesson, but mainly there are 4 chords in the same order, just all the way through. In the key of E, chord 1, E major of course, and then chord 2, F sharp minor, that's 1 measure. Then the next measure you have C sharp minor, chord 6, and B major, chord 5. Like I said, all the way through. But as you could have already seen when strumming, you definitely need to be able to play full bar chords. So that might not be so easy for some of you. Other than that, there is also picking involved there, as you could clearly hear in the intro and the verses. So you're basically playing the bass note and another string, or the bass note and 2 strings. So it really depends on which part of the song. But in the intro you start out with simply bass note and 1 string. 1 and 2. There. 1 and 2. And there you have the chord change. In the next measure you do exactly the same. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Because I'm picking only, you know, a couple of strings, I don't necessarily have to fret the full bar chord. You only need to do that when really strumming. So it starts out somewhat easy because you don't have to fret too much there, but at one point you do need the full chords. Well, I hope you get my point there. So that's one thing for this hand. The feel of the song, it's heavily syncopated. It starts out already with a chord change at the end of beat 2 in every measure, but when you get to the strumming in the chorus, there it all gets really heavily syncopated. So you gotta have a strong sense of rhythm in the first place in order to get it. Don't get me wrong, I'll break it down in this lesson, we'll talk you through it, we'll play you through it, let you hear it, let you feel it, let you sing it even. And then I hope you will have it there. Okay, now, Starving, Hailee Steinfeld, featuring, well, and so on. If you would like to learn it, then you can check it out at totalguitars.com.